Mark Whiteley with me on this call, and he is he. I would like Mark to tell his introduction to you in his own words. That would be the best way. Yes,
Okay.
Mark, over to you.
G'day. How are you all? All right. So I have been online for probably 14 years as a marketer. I failed miserably for the first couple of years, just trying all sorts of different things. Full time for about 12 years now. I had some good coaches that helped me out. One was John Thornhill. There was a couple of other coaches, Omar Martin, people that have helped me out over the years. Got into product launching, got into SEO because that was like a big thing back in the day with Google until they, brought out every animal and slapped everybody with different algorithms. So did pretty well with that for a long time, and then sort of more got into YouTube, and I'm pretty good at that as well. And for the last probably 2 years, I've been doing a lot of Google pay per click and now Microsoft ads as well. Been doing quite well at that. And in the last 6 months, I've been teaching my personal coaching students exactly how to do that as well. Every single one of them is making fantastic profits. Probably my best student is a lovely fella. I don't know his exact age, and I don't want to offend him, but he's somewhere between 75 and 80, I would say.
Oh, wow.
Lovely fella.
I have some students, I have some students who are between the age of 55 and 65.
Yep, yep. Well, this guy's he's really clever, hard worker, follows instructions well. Been with me for quite a while, probably about 8 months, 9 months, maybe a bit longer, and so he's really taken to this Google pay per click and everything. So this product CB Sniper that I've built, he's kind of put together based off their results. In the On the sales page, when you guys get to see it, there's a VSL video sales letter there where Ken, the guy I'm talking about, actually gets on camera, talks about the product, and then I share his results. So I actually share his live results. He's done in the last few months. He did a little over $11,500 in profit. Profit. And this month he's probably we're looking at we did some math the other day. He's looking at probably cracking $5,700 in profit. And for a guy that's retired and likes to build model aeroplanes, he's excessively happy with that. And it's also worked for every other student that I've taught it to as well. Now, it does take some testing. Not every campaign and every product you will go and put together is going to be successful. So I find if I do three, one or two of those will be highly successful. The other one, I scrap it. And I usually keep myself a $100 to $150 budget. And if it doesn't return itself in an investment in that period of time, I just move on to the next one, because we're using Clickbank.
So
Go ahead.
when you say 100 to 150,
Mhm.
um, does that mean per week or per day?
Well, it depends. Like normally, I would start, depending on what the average cost per click that Google tells you that people are paying. Depending on what that says, I would usually start at $10 to $15 a day. So that 100 to 150 can stretch over 2 weeks, and you optimize quite a lot throughout that 2 weeks to see if you can get some good results from it. And you must track conversions. If you're not tracking conversions, you really don't know what combinations bringing in the sales, and it's just you're just like pure pot luck. You don't want to do it that way. You want to know what your numbers are. So yeah, a couple of weeks usually to spend that sort of budget and optimize throughout that period of time. And yeah, and basically, if my goal with all my students is a 2x ROI, so 2 times return on investment or more. Some campaigns do 5, 6, and 7. So you spend 100, you make 700. That's fantastic. And then what we do is we work on scaling those particular winning campaigns up, and then we also move them over to Microsoft ads, because it's very simple to do that. Not quite as much traffic on Microsoft as you could imagine, but still quite a lot less competition and cheaper clicks. So that's primarily how we do that. So what I'm happy to do is I'm happy to share my screen, show you
That would be
in
awesome.
cool. I'll show you inside my Clickbank account and Google account there, so you can see what I've been making with this. I'm doing around about 5 campaigns, maybe 6, I think, 5 or 6 campaigns at the moment that I've kept, and I'm starting to scale up a little bit more myself. I have a couple of Clickbank accounts, so I'll show you one of them. And then I will show you, I'll give you your guys a bit of a heads up on a new product that I'm about to actually look at promoting, and why I'm looking at promoting it as well. So I'll do that for you if you'd like. So let me share my screen. Hopefully the connection stays good, because it never likes this, but okay, so I'll go into Clickbank. I'll just log out and log back in so you can see it's all actually live. And when we're sharing, obviously it's a little bit slower, as you're probably aware. So my account nickname is my daughter's, one of my kids' names, so that is actually me, so Nakia. So I'll just log in. So today's just started, I believe, because I'm in Australia, so the United States, I mean, it's just started, so nothing today. But you can see there's primarily a sale every day, 400, 200, 400, 800, 300, 500, 700, 150, stuff like that. So you can see that the weekly income's anywhere from 2,000, over, most of the times it's over 2,000, closer to 3,000 on occasions. Now, that's US dollars. Yep.
You know what? Like, I've seen tons and tons of sales pages and people launching those products on Warrior Plus.
Mm-hmm.
However, they never reveal their insider stuff that you are doing right now, And people, what they do is they just put screenshots of their ClickBank earnings, right?
Yeah.
The inside of the product is not even that good either. And this is like showing before you launch something and showing it in front of a live screen to the audience before even you launch a product on how you're making money. This makes a big difference because I don't think there are a lot many products on Warrior Plus that give this kind of value and inside them. So I really appreciate coming on this call. And secondly, it takes um, those good positive vibes from the heart of the person himself. Like you're truly making money, even if you don't share this with anyone, you're still better off, right? But you're still sharing it, and even if you're charging a price for it, I don't think the price you're charging it's extremely low.
It is,
And you are it's extremely low. Like you're sharing a $500, I think $2,000 a week strategy in profits for less than a cup of coffee. Oh,
well, that's where
fantastic.
my coaching students they pay me quite a bit to help them with the research and all that, with one-on-one sort of stuff. So that's why when I launched this, I said, this is what I'm doing. Hopefully, you're cool with that. I won't share what products they're promoting, because that takes a bit of research, and that's what they're paying me for, to find those. But all that is covered in the training, as you've probably seen from the training as well. So I reveal all that anyway. But yeah, so that's the sort of money. That's US dollars. I'm in Australia, so you can imagine 2,700 is approximately 3,700, 3,600 Aussie dollars, because my Google Ads account is all in Aussie dollars. So just to keep that in perspective. So I'll just show you, and it'll take a second to load up. So while that's loading, so the week, let's just take this week, 2786. That was from what, the 16th to the 22nd. For that to load. Yeah, okay, well there you go. So 16th, you can see the dates up there, 16th to the 22nd. I spent 557 Aussie to make around about 3,700 Aussie. All right, so I guess what's that, $3,100 profit? Yeah, so that's not a bad weekly income for. It's almost set and forget. So you set it up. Yes, there is some optimizing to do over a couple of weeks, which I go into that. Conversion tracking, all that gives you an understanding of what to scale up, what to get rid of, what to just avoid, what negative keywords and things like that to add in, and then that's it. You just let it go, and then you can slowly increase the amount that you're spending per day to just generate more money, pretty much, you know. So that's that. What I'll do is I'll show you one example of one. Actually, I don't mind showing you one that none of my students are doing this one. I'm doing it, so I don't mind giving you sort of an inside look here. One of the products that I do, before I get into that, one of the criteria I like to set myself when I look for a product, I try to look for a product that's paying $80 to $100 or more per sale. It's because if you're spending money on ads, $1, $2 a click, you need to get enough. You need to be able to spend $70, $80 to get that initial sale. And when you're getting paid $100 per sale, you're always going to come out in front. It's easier to scale. And who wants to get a $10, $15 sale once or twice a week? That's not going to help anybody. But getting 2 or 3 of those per week really does. So I try to stick with $80 or more when I'm looking at the payout, what you're actually getting. So that's my first rule. So let me show you one of mine. So we'll go to the marketplace. One of them I'm doing at the moment is called Mito Boost. And this is, I always put together 2 pages. And I use another product called Link Bypass. And I talk about that in the training, as you probably saw, where I do 2 things. I have 2 sort of pages. One where I take a look at the vendor's sales page and I try to mimic the colors, the images and all that. So it kind of looks like it's congruent. So when they click on this and they go through to the vendor's actual sales page, it kind of looks the same. So they feel like they're being taken on the right path. It puts a comfortable feeling and they're usually going to purchase because they're looking for that particular product. The other key is, this is a Mito Boost, I believe, is a lose weight sort of supplement. So I don't target keywords initially in my campaigns around how to lose weight, best ways to lose weight. I don't do that because the people that are searching for those particular keywords on Google are people that haven't actually decided on what product. They're looking for a solution to a problem, which is normally good. But I'm trying to target people that have already found the solution to the problem and are now looking for the product that solves that problem. Hence, in this case, Mito Boost. So I'll target keywords around Mito Boost, people actually looking for that. So they're at the tail end of the buying process, let's say. Okay. So your conversion rate's far, far higher. So I have a page like this, and then I use Link Bypass where they can actually go ahead and buy it straight from here. And it bypasses the vendor's sales page. When you do this, you do need to check if the vendor has any rules against it. So you don't want to break any rules and get yourself in trouble. They will have a JV page that will say the rules, like an affiliate page. And I show you how to find that in the training as well. If they don't have a JV page, and then you go to Google and you find other ads, it's very it's an open market. You can go ahead and do that. Okay, so there's this, and I just have basically some of the information that they have on the particular sales page. Not all my pages are this big or this long, but this one happens to be, and that's it, right? Always got to have your legal pages at the bottom. The legal pages are just a link to the actual vendor's legal pages, so I don't have to create those. They're just a link to the actual vendor's sales page, his legal pages or her. All right, so that's one type of page that I do, and that's one particular product. The other page that I do, and I always test the 2 of them, it looks primarily exactly the same, except here there is no buy now buttons in a sense. So what this does, this takes them to the vendor's sales page where they have the buy options on it. All right, now the reason why this one works just as well, if not better sometimes, is because a cookie is placed on that person's page, on that person's computer when they click on this link. This is your Clickbank hop link, affiliate link. And then if, let's say, Mito Boost will then go and run their own ads. They run retargeting ads, and they will advertise to people that have turned up to the page in the past. If they make a sale, you get the commission because you sent them there, and it's usually for 3 to 6 months. So sales come in later on as well when you do it that way. All right, so exactly the same page, just this little section here is the only difference. All right, so that's a pretty good product. It probably makes about 3x ROI. So about I spend 100, make about 300 on that particular product, which is pretty good. All right, so let me go to the marketplace and just type that in. So Mito Boost, as you can see, and then I'll show you the new one that I'm going to do. If you've got time, I'll show you that.
Yeah, sure, sure.
So I'll just do a little search for Mito Boost. Yep, cool. So you can see the average payout is $156. So just a couple of sales of that is a few $100s. And they do have additional bumps here. So in other words, a person can order like six bottles. So you can potentially make up to $300 per sale, which is pretty cool. You will also notice here there is no affiliate page. There's just a email. All right, so that means that they don't have any rules against doing certain things. And you'll also notice too, a lot of people say, make sure the gravity is at a certain height, a certain amount. And gravity basically means that that's the approximate number of people that have made sales on this product in the last 30 days. So I never worry about that too much, as long as it fits all the other criteria, and as long as this product is getting enough search volume on Google.
The,
And we,
the way you've seen in the training.
yeah, yeah. So exactly the same. In the training, I'll show you how to check that. We'll do that in a second. Just to make sure there's enough people actually searching for that, and it's trending. It's heading up. It's getting more and more popular. I want to be like the first person behind that. Same thing as if you owned a mobile phone shop 10, 15 years ago, you'd be very rich, right? And now you buy one and like there's one on every corner, right? So you want to get behind the product before it takes off, in a sense. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I look for, and that's an exact example of one to do. Now, the next one that I'm going to do, which you guys are all happy to do this one, it's called Dentitox. Also, with niches, I find not so much the make money online niche, the marketing niche. I really never have a great amount of success with that. Weight loss is a huge thing. It's a desperate niche. They want results. General health, like teeth and things like that. Relationships is also another really good one that I do quite well in as well. Anything along those lines I find really good. The make money online stuff in Clickbank anyway I don't seem to get as good as results. I get results, but not as good. So that's just a little bit of information. So here's Dentitox. This is like a dental spray, right, to fix gum problems and stuff like that. And as you can see, it pays 110, and it also has a good gravity of 150 people. There are no rules against doing a direct linking method that we can do, or promoting on pay-per-click. All right, so that fits those two criterias. And then when I go to Google Ads, I go to Tools and Planning and Keyword Planner. Then I do a quick search to see what the graph looks like and how many people are actually typing in Dentitox per month. Okay. The other thing I do while that's loading is I will actually go and have a look at the product itself. I'd go and have a look at the sales page and see if it's got another name. Okay. And I also see what the creator's name is, because they're really good keywords as well. So let's just say the creator's name's Bob whatever, right? I could target Bob Dentitox, right? Because people are trying to, if they're sort of sold on buying something, they want to check out the realness of the guy that's promoting it. So they go and type his name in, right? So that's another keyword you can target. With this one, it's called Dentitox, but the product label is Dentitox Pro. All right, so there's another really good keyword. So we will look at those. All right, so I go to discover new keywords, Now I'm in Australia, so I'm going to change my location. I'll just put just a couple to give you an idea. So United States, I usually do United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand. That's usually the ones I target initially. So we'll just do those two just to we don't take too long. Save that. And then I will type in, I just want to know whether this product is popular. Is this product getting searched? Box Pro. And then I'll click get results. So what I'm looking for, sometimes it's the initial search volume, sometimes it's the graph, and I'll show you what I mean. So if we come down here and it will show me these two particular keywords, you can see there's a graph here. Now, if you just at first glance, you can see it's flat, and then now it's just taken off. It's become excessively popular. Okay, so that's the first thing I look for. So if I hover over that, I can see that Dentitox was pretty stable, about 700 or 590 searches a month, and it's just shot up to 1,500 searches a month. Okay, so that's 1,500 people that are literally typing in that particular keyword into Google because they either want to buy it, they want to check out a little bit more about it before they buy it. Someone's told them about it. And it's a weird name, so there's no way they would be just guessing. You know, they have to have heard about it. Okay. And then if I look at Dentitox Pro, I'll just move you out of the way a little bit, but if I look at Dentitox Pro, that's actually shot up from nothing to now 2,500 searches a month. Okay. And then what I can do is I can actually go and look deeper into that and find other keywords like Dentitox Pro, reviews, does it work, pricing, customer reviews, like a whole bunch of other keywords, which I have previously done. And the amount of average monthly search volume, if you add them all up, is close to between 8 and 10,000 searches a month. Okay, so that's awesome. So it ticks all the boxes, pays enough, has no rules against using pay-per-click as a traffic source. It's perfect. And then I usually go over to Google and I would check, I would type that in and I would actually see whether are there other ads. So I never get scared off by competition. If there's other ads, it's actually good because they would not be spending money on running an ad if it wasn't making them money. So I actually see that as a positive because when you optimize correctly, and if you do what I teach, you can beat them, you can outrank them, you can get the top impressions, and you can pay a lot less per click. So it's saying, this is Australian dollars, by the way, it's saying my average cost per click is $1.39. And that's what I was saying about how much would I spend a day on that. So on that one, I usually multiply that by 10, and that's where I start. So I'd probably spend $13 a day to start on that one. And I could almost guarantee you I would get my clicks down with good optimization to 70, maybe 80 cents a click. All right, for people searching for those particular things. So that's primarily what I do. And then once you build a page like this, it's easy enough to doesn't matter what page builder you're using. I use one of two. I use Kartra, which is kind of got everything. And I also use Elementor, which is a WordPress plugin. You might have heard of that one. And that one's free. Yeah, that one's completely free. So for those that don't want to spend extra money, that's completely free. And with either of those, you can actually create a template. So you can create your first website. If it works for you, you can save that as a template and then upload it to your next site and just change the colors, the wording, the images, and just keep the same design. So it doesn't take that long to build the second one and the third one and so on. So that's exactly what I'll be doing to promote Dentitox. All right. And that's as simple as it is. And then optimizing. Optimizing is all about removing the things that are not working and increasing the things that are working because you're tracking conversions, adding in negative keywords like free. Anyone looking for something for free, they're not prepared to buy. The words scam, complaints, support, anything that's negative. We don't want to be paying money to have someone click on our ad because they've searched for that particular keyword. So that's primarily what I do. That's like a nutshell of the CB Sniper system. Does that make sense?
That does makes a lot of sense, for sure. And uh, though you've explained this in a nutshell, but I've gone through the training videos that we are going to launch on 28th of June.
Hmm.
And whoever is watching this, let's say, as a replay, obviously only my list and my personal list would be, getting this as kind of, an update about when this product is launching.
Yep.
And I would, like, if they're watching this as a replay, um, I would tell them to buy the front end plus the OTO 1 and the OTO 2.
Yes.
Um, uh, that's highly recommended. OTO 1 and OTO 2.
Yep.
OTO 3 is, I would be, speaking more on the webinar that I'm going to do.
Hmm.
But the reason I you know thought of bringing you on this call before my promo, Mark, is because I wanted to bring the right person in front of the audience who are desperate to succeed.
Yep.
Everybody sees those Clickbank earnings on Google or other sales pages, but the truth is nobody shows behind the scenes. and
Yeah.
and you've shown almost all of the stuff. I was not expecting to see all of this stuff on this call,
Yep.
but you did show it. Obviously, it requires some settings that is explained in the training. And guys, trust me, everything has been explained in the training step by step, just like
Yep.
over the shoulder. And that's why I brought Mark in front of you, so that you can be prepared to buy this product. and
Yep.
and right now, uh, Mark is selling this product for how much, Mark, in the initial launch price? It's
Well,
like
yeah.
12
If they get in,
$13, right?
yeah, if they get in day one, and day one and two, it's set at $8.95 for the core training, which is the bulk of it. That's front end. It will be. It's a time sale. So every hour that's going to go up. So sooner the better. Obviously, when they jump in, they'll get it for cheaper. Then OTO two, sorry, OTO one, you're looking at around $27, and then it goes up around about $10 to $20 for each OTO. So if they wanted to get front end OTO one and two, which is, I would say, compulsory, because that's the main
Compulsory.
training. Conversion tracking, which is OTO one. If you're not going to track your conversions, you're just throwing money at the wall and hoping it sticks, kind of thing. OTO three is then how to scale it up using Microsoft Ads. So Microsoft Ads training. So that those three are kind of essential. OTO four being the resell rights as well. You've got that option, because it is a good training and you can, you know, proudly promote it and get 100%. And then you've got the masterclass and you've got done for you. So we actually have a team of people that will build these pages for you. We will write your ads for you, and we will research the keywords for you. So there's that done for you package as well. So all of this obviously is going to be going up clearly when the launch is over, when the introductory launch is over. And I will be, as you mentioned before, I'm actually, you kind of hit the nail on the head. I will be packaging this up all as a whole as a much higher ticket product, probably 997 initially, because I feel the results way outweigh that price.
Yep, I personally, I won't even personally uh, would be, you know, I don't like promoting a product of such value for at a low ticket price. Even I would, prefer to put it to a high ticket so that even I can earn some high ticket commissions on that.
Yep.
But this is like, because frankly speaking, I'm a high ticket coach as well, and
Yes.
I don't promote anything less than $1,000 usually,
Yep.
because it's less headache and you get a better quality customers and audience who
Exactly.
value the training and they watch it and they implement it, because the people who are buying products at a low price, they don't treat them the way they should be treated. But
That's right.
if someone is watching this training, and come on guys, Mark came on this call, and it's almost like 12 a.m. Mark's time.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it's 11:25 p.m. on Mark's computer there. So,
Yep.
so he's up here. I am up here. I'm spending my time to make sure you get this value. And Mark, you know what? I never recommend only front end products to my people or to my audience. You've seen that from my previous product promo.
Mm-hmm.
I pushed a lot of upsells, right?
Yes.
The reason I do that is because I if you are serious, if you're spending money in something, it's better to buy a complete package rather
Exactly.
than trying to check it out. Like if you're buying just the front end for $12, okay, great, you are going to get a lot of good stuff. The front end itself contains a lot of good stuff in it, but if you truly want the results, go for the OTO 1, OTO 2, and OTO 3. That's essential. And I
Yep.
think that would cost you less than $200, including all OTO, including the first three OTOs. And
Yes, that's
if
correct.
you are looking, to truly get this product up and running in the next 30 days, okay, with Mark's direct support,
Mm-hmm.
I would personally encourage you to buy the whole funnel, every product in this funnel, including the last OTO. That is, and that would cost you, I think, around maybe less than $600, right? If they purchase the whole funnel, right?
The whole thing is definitely less than $600, and that actually
Yeah.
includes my coaching in group coaching once a week. Every week we meet. I can review your stuff. I get on there. I give you kind of training like this, in-depth stuff where you can ask questions, answer your questions and stuff like that. So we do it for about an hour and a half. So it's fairly extensive, and you'll also have access to my team. So I've got Miley and Anthony, who are fantastic, and Anthony, very
That's great.
great guy, hard worker, and very ethical and lovely to work with. So, yeah, I would highly recommend the masterclass one, which is getting towards the end of the OTOs, and that is part of the whole funnel, most definitely.
Yeah, because if you truly purchase the whole funnel, it would cost you less than $600 only in this initial product launch time, between anywhere between 28 June, 7 days from 28th of June. So the
Exactly.
price would be $600 for the whole package. But
Yes.
if you don't purchase the whole package, the price will be going to $1,000 and maybe up to $2,000, because I won't promote this kind of product anywhere less than $3,000 mark. Trust me.
Yep. Well, the
Because
plan.
come on,
I
even
was,
if someone is like, even if you promote this, even if you sell this at $3,000, that person is going to get that money back in less than 30 days. Because
exactly.
I see you, I've heard, I've seen on your sales page, and then you've already shown that your 1 week's income is $3,100,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So if someone purchases the whole funnel for $600, he is going to make that money back in 30 days, because he's getting the done for you stuff included:
Yep.
landing page, the keywords, the ad copy, plus a weekly support. Because,
Exactly.
see, you are getting a complete mentor. I'm pretty sure everybody who's watching this understands the importance of a mentor, and also the importance of a community. So you're getting a mentor and a complete community who would be in the same boat. Now,
Yep.
obviously, this is the thing I see. I've been into the digital marketing space for 15 years myself. Mark is again, has been there for more than a decade. The thing here is, we succeeded when we got a mentor for ourselves. We've got a lot of mentors. Then
Yes.
only we succeeded. And after this launch, obviously, there will be people who would be spending $600 to buy the whole package right now in this launch period. And once they buy the whole package, they would get accountability partners in Mark's group, of course, in his group coaching program, and you will start seeing their results, pop up. And that is where you will feel that when the price goes up, you will feel, I should have purchased this for $600.
Yep.
Because I don't think, if someone $600 is a quite cheap price as compared to the success included in this.
Yep.
So
Yep.
go, as long as you can afford this, go for the whole package. Plus, you are going to get Mark's complete support if you go for the whole package. And if you go for the whole package, you can get my one-on-one support as well wherever you are confused. So you're getting two mentors
That's pretty
for
good.
$600, Mark. I do that because, see, I am concerned about the person's result who's serious, right? So
Yes.
so I would be there, and people know me. I'm a real person. You've seen my events, right? You've seen the videos, my event videos. So I do events. People know me offline as well,
Yep.
and I truly want more and more people to see those results. And this is the first time I am seeing uh, some clear results from Clickbank,
Yes.
transparently from a person. Mark,
Yeah.
is there anything else, like any message you want to give to people who are watching this as a replay, maybe?
Well, yeah, basically what we're talking about when it comes to the 7 day launch is it's not you see it all the time, that false scarcity. We are not doing that only because my results, my students' results, way out like $600. They make that in half a week. If with my personal mentoring. Um, Giving it 30 days because there is a 30-day refund even on this. So giving it 30 days, there is absolutely no way. If you follow things step by step and see it through and don't try and reinvent the wheel, you will see results. It's that simple. Then it is going to be 997, and it doesn't include done for you landing pages, that 997 package. We're only going to be selling that to 20 people, and then we're going to 1997. Only because in a single week, I make approximately $3,000 profit every single week. So if a person's doing it correctly and they have the budget to spend on their ads and they see a return on investment quite quickly, the beautiful part with Clickbank is they pay you weekly. So you can easily reinvest that back into ads and scale up a lot quicker than some of the other affiliate platforms. And the final thing is that this works on any affiliate platform. It doesn't have to be just Clickbank. It can be anything at all. There is lots and lots of marketplaces out there, as you probably know. So works fantastic. It is only this price for the 7 days, and you do get my personal support throughout the whole thing. And I actually answer 90% of all the support questions. I do have support staff. They answer well, lost my login details sort of stuff, but anything in relation to the processes, I answer those. So it's all me.
And secondly, there will be me as well to
That's
help
right.
you if you need anything, of
Yep.
course. So I appreciate your time, Mark, coming on this interview call, showing all the insider stuff. Usually, people don't do that, and I feel like, you know, uh, I've been in the trenches of this space. Some people are there just to push their sales, and they
Yep.
really don't want to spend this time talking with the audience or getting on interview calls, because not everybody gets on this interview call with me who's launching a product. So I personally thank you for spending your time on this call,
Yep.
and yeah. So
Yeah.
it was
I
great.
find that as well. Whenever I'm promoting a product and I ask them for something similar to what we're doing here, and they say no, I'm a little skeptical of their results because, yeah, they're screenshots. And sometimes they're a little bit wayward because they can't actually show me and the audience their actual results. So you'll see lots of proof on the sales page, on the sales video of my other students' results as well. And obviously, I've even recorded another video showing more proof going backdating up to today. So it's proof stacked because it works, and we get very little refund rates because people get results. Simple as that.
Awesome, awesome. So that being said, Mark, I believe we did an amazing interview here, showing all those awesome results, and hopefully, uh, we would be getting people. You know, people would be once they buy this, as we told them. they would be getting results like these. Come on, that's weekly, like $2,000. Uh, then again on 15th of June, that's $1,000. Then on the 5th of June, the week of 5th of June, that was $3,000. Come on. So
Yep.
that's like if we take the whole 22 days from 1st of June to 22nd of June, you've made um, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You made over $9,000
Yep.
above
Yep.
in 22 days.
Yep.
So
And
that
and
means in 30 days, uh-huh,
yeah, and the ad spend
even
on that
this
is
is
about $1,500. So, but that's
1,500 bucks
yeah,
for the whole 22 days.
yes, but that's Aussie, and this is American. So you could probably add 3 grand to what you just said if you convert that to Australian dollars. So,
Australian
probably
dollars.
12,000 in that time. Yeah.
12,000. So now, Mark, you know what? You're getting me excited. It feels like, I need to get on your one-on-one coaching as well to get this thing moving. Trust me. This is exciting, and this is the first time I'm very excited. And you know what? Like Anthony is a very nice guy. He has been helping me. He has been there. He was there with me in the last promo that I did,
Yes.
and he answered all my questions. And I'm pretty sure you make one great team together of great marketers. And now I would be part of this. I'm a part of it now. I'm part of the
Yeah.
tribe now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So
Anthony started out as my student probably about 3 years ago, and now he's become my launch partner because he does high quality products. And he's excessively ethical, and I like that about him. He's Australian, so it works well for me too. We can get together. And he has probably about a month and a half ago, I taught him all this as well. So he's probably up to around about $600-700 a week now profit. So he's also seeing fantastic results, and he's also super busy with other stuff. So he's probably doing it 30 minutes a day at most, honestly. So yeah, really, really good.
that's fantastic. So that being said, I think it's the right time to conclude this call now.
Hmm.
And thank you again, Mark. And this is going to be big. Trust me, I'm going to push this, to all the people who are looking forward towards uh, the,
Great.
getting the right mentor and results from Clickbank. Uh,
Fantastic.
Let me just find out the stop recording button there.